When I attended the Tony Robbins Unleash Your Power Within, UPW, he talked about creating new rituals. This is a ritual I created for myself, and it's a 20-minute walk each day. If you could go for a 20-minute walk each morning, as soon as you wake up, you're going to have those sneakers right by the bed. Get out of bed, go for a walk. Just get out the door. When you're going for that walk, the first thing you want to do is what's called breath walking. And it's inhale for 4 counts, exhale for 4. I'll demonstrate it for you. Inhale for 4. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Do that for the first 5 minutes of your walk. After you do that, you want to go through a gratitude list. Everyone and everything that you're grateful for. Now, I didn't have custody of my kids at the beginning. I was fighting for custody, but I was grateful that they were alive and healthy. There's lots of people out there that have lost their children through some tragedy, either through disease or an automobile accident or something. But I was grateful. My children were alive. My boys were alive and healthy. And I was grateful for that. And everything and everyone that I was grateful for, I thought of on the walk. I thought of it and I felt it. I thought of that gratitude that I was feeling inside to be healthy, alive. There's a guy by the name of Nick Vujicic. And this guy was born without arms or legs. And he went through his life and he's happy and a great attitude. I had arms and legs. I was able to walk and I had my limbs. That's something to be grateful for. I was grateful for that. After you go through the gratitude list, you want to do visualization. You want to get a clear vision of the future you want to create for yourself in the future, like what you want to be. I had a vision going camping with my boys, creating my own business. And I got that feeling so clearly that I actually felt it while I was walking. I felt that I was on the campground. I was camping out with my boys and I had my business was in place. You feel that. Now in the book, Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill, he talks about doing a prayer that he says, do it 3 times a day. And I actually started doing it more times a day, but the prayer goes something like this. I ask not for divine providence or more riches, but for more wisdom with which to accept and use wisely the riches I received at birth in the form of the power to control and direct my mind to whatever ends I desire. Now think about it. You want to control the thoughts going in your mind. If you have any negative thoughts, you got to change that. Start thinking of what you're grateful for. Create that vision of the future you want in your mind. You have to control the thoughts going in your mind. It's critical. If you find yourself in that rut, always thinking of negative stuff, get that out of there. Start thinking in your mind what you're grateful for and a clear vision of your future, what you want it to be like, and feel it. So as you're on the walk, you're doing this visualization. That quote from Napoleon Hill, it made a huge impact for me. That's why I'm suggesting you do this. There's going to be a next step that's going to be incantations. You want to do incantations. Now, you may have heard people say, oh, I've done affirmations. I don't feel like they really work. Yeah, well, if you ever watched the old Saturday Night Live skits with Stuart Smalley, he's like, oh, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. And it doesn't really seem to work if you do affirmations like that. But if you do incantations is something entirely different. You actually feel it in your body. What I started saying was something like this. If you make up your own mantra, every day in every way, I'm getting stronger and stronger. Every day in every way, I'm getting healthier and healthier. Every day in every way, I'm getting happier and happier. So you're saying this as you're walking. And this is part of your 20-minute walk. So you're going to do this for the next 10 days. And I'm telling you, the impact that's going to have, it had for me, and I'm sure it will for you, if you just give it 10 days and do this, commit to this. Get up, go to bed a half hour early, get up 20 minutes earlier, go for this walk each morning. If you can't do it, if there's no way you can do it in the morning, do it in the afternoon or in the evening. But ideally, for it to work best, you want to do it each morning. After doing this, for a few days, I started to actually start running when I was doing the incantations. And I felt so good after a week or two. I started running the whole time and I increased it to like 40 minutes. And before I knew it, I decided I was going to train for a marathon. And as I was training for the marathon, I did the same steps. I went through the breathing exercises. Then after that, I went to the gratitude list. After I went to the gratitude, I did the visualization and Napoleon Hill, what he talks about in that prayer. And after that, you go on to do the incantations. I started training for marathons. Before I knew it, I was running marathons. I trained for triathlons. It makes a huge impact just by starting that one small step of 20 minutes a day. And you want to make sure you're eating healthier and drinking plenty of water. If you could just drink half your body weight in water. So if you're 180 pounds, you drink 90 ounces of water, or keep it simple, just drink 8 to 10 glasses of water, 20 minutes a day. Start out with just 20 minutes. Everybody's got 20 minutes, either in the morning, ideally in the morning, the afternoon, or the evening. You want to try this for 20 minutes a day for the next 10 days. If you do this, it will make a huge impact. It did for me. Before I knew it, I decided I wanted to run marathons and I was in triathlons. It will make a difference. To get your body, mind, and spirit in the right frame, in the right condition, is to just simply do this 20-minute a day exercise, 20-minute a day walk. If you do this for the next 10 days, the impact it's going to have will be life-changing. I'm telling you, I did it. And that vision that I created in my mind of the custody of my boys and my business, they came true. It happened. It happened. I was camping with my boys just like I saw in the vision. I created my own business just like I did in the vision. So I'm telling you, do this assignment for the next 10 days. It'll make a massive, massive impact. Do what I'm telling you. I know because I've experienced it. I was at the end of my rope. I was ready to throw in the towel. Not only that, by doing this, I was able to get off the antidepressants. I was able to get off the sleeping pills. I was completely off the medication from the therapist that I was seeing. I didn't need it anymore. I didn't need it. By just going for that 20-minute a day walk, I increased it. I started running. I started going for like a 40-minute and an hour, and then started training for marathons. And the more I did it, the more I wanted to do more. And I'm telling you, it'll make a massive difference. So I'm asking you right now, for the next 10 days, 20 minutes. You could do 20 minutes. The dividends it'll pay off are massive. So keep the faith. Better days are coming.